Man, so after that crazy Boruto chapter 68, I got a lot of theories I gotta bounce off now, and I think where I want to start off with the chapter discussions, we gotta talk about Amado and the look on Amado's face at the end of chapter 68. Now, a lot of people have been theorizing that, hey, Amado and Eida have some sort of eerie connection that is really strange, and it could be related to a story he told Naruto after the Ishiki fight, saying that his daughter passed around 12 years ago. And I'm kind of on the same train of thought that Eida could potentially be Amado's daughter, or there is some sort of family ties, family connection. There's some sort of bond that they have that is obvious, because the shock that was on Amado's face pretty much told it all. And kind of what I'm getting here is that I think that Amado truly believed that he shut down Eida and Damon. Now, I think before I had said that I don't really understand how that wasn't done properly, but I think I do understand a little bit more better now and sort of understand the context behind that. But I think that Amado, why he was so shocked, why he was so scared, was that he thinks that Eida, who could be his daughter, was gone, and I guess maybe seeing his daughter's face again is bringing back some old memories, some old feelings, or this could be his wife, or same thing like that. And seeing them again is either gonna put a shock on his face or anything like that. And it could be that he knows that Eida has a grudge against him, and he knows that Eida's, perhaps her last words towards Amado were saying that if she ever comes back alive, she's going to kill him, or something along those lines. So I can definitely see to why perhaps that Amado's connection with Eida can be a little bit tricky because of the things that he's done to her, right? And perhaps that he knows that Eida sort of hates him already, and Eida's back into the picture, then his life is very much in danger. And I think kind of what he's saying by his daughter died 12 years ago was perhaps 12 years ago was when Jigen had ordered Amado to shut down the cyborgs that were perhaps a little bit stronger than him and destroy those cyborgs. And perhaps that's when he considers that his daughter, quote unquote, died. And it could be that because of this reason, and because that Amado may have not known that his daughter did indeed survive, he thinks that his daughter died 12 years ago. And now that he's seeing Eida for the first time again, he might be sort of realizing that, hey, that wasn't exactly true, and that my daughter has been alive this whole time. Because when we were sort of thinking that his daughter died, I was sort of thinking that maybe some sort of war or some ninja from the leaf killed him, but it could actually be that he was under the assumption that Eida was destroyed due to Jigen's orders. And if that's not necessarily the case, and that's not why Amado is shocked right now, and I think if this is the case, that Eida is connected to Amado somehow, some way, then her powers actually mean nothing to him, right? Because if you guys remember, Eida's powers do not work against people who are an Otsutsuki and are related to them. So her powers do not work against Damon, and her powers will not work against any Otsutsuki like Boruto and Kawaki. Now let's say that Eida is actually family with Amado, then it sort of means that Amado would sort of be connected to Damon as well, right? And that means that Eida's powers to sort of seduce people around her would not actually work against Amado. Or the other side of this could be that Amado, knowing that Eida's powers were a little bit too strong, sort of has countermeasures for himself to where he can sort of counteract this ability and is not affected by it. No idea what that could be, but we've seen Amado do crazier things in the Boruto story. So I think I want to look at another side of this whole daughter thing with Amado, and saying that Delta might even be Amado's daughter too, right? We got to consider that Delta, another important character, it seems like in Amado's life, where he keeps on bringing her back, could indeed be related to her as well. And the thing with Delta is that Delta was shut down as Kashinkoji and Amado were planning to overtake Jigen, and now we see her again back in the Hidden Leaf Village, now working for the Hidden Leaf. And it seems like Amado sort of cares more about Delta than the other Kara members. I mean, he has 3 bodies for her, and it seems that Delta could have been the original cyborg that he created. Sort of my idea behind that is perhaps that, maybe Delta that we see right now is not exactly his daughter. Maybe it's some sort of like he uploads her consciousness into this machine, and that could sort of be the Delta that we're seeing right now, or something along those lines. But whatever it could be, I think that Delta even has some sort of important relationship to Amado, and he kind of cares for her deep down, but I can't really see any other correlation besides that. But you know, whatever the case may be, I think that this next chapter with Eida, Delta, Amado, Shikamaru, and Code in that facility is only going to go 2 or 3 ways for Amado. Amado is either going to go the route of he actually dies, which sounds a little bit shocking, but I'm gonna go ahead and talk about my thought process behind that. So I think that if Amado dies from Eida or Code or something like that, they can go down the route of, hey, we were sort of playing with you guys. You guys thought that Amado was evil this whole time, but indeed he was actually just a crazy scientist who learned all this stuff about making cyborgs and all that, and worked with Jigen, but he died a little bit too early on, right? And I think this would be a nice setup to where we don't actually get all the information from Amado, but as the story progresses, we can sort of get more and more information about Amado's true nature, and we start learning about more how he truly was. I think I kind of like that spin a little bit too, because it leaves a little bit of mystery and leaves a little bit of, hey, there's still more about this character that we don't know, and him dying early on leaves this little sense of mystery for us to find out. Now, I don't think that'll be likely, but like I said, I think it is a decent spin on what could happen in the story. Now, kind of what my other idea is for Amado is that he actually makes us out of this situation alive, and like we've been guessing for a while now, we actually get to see Amado's true colors. Now, because Amado created Delta to protect the Leaf Village, I'm not 100% buying it, but the way that they're writing Amado is sort of making us feel like Amado is on our side. Amado is on the Hidden Leaf Village's side. Amado is doing these things for the Hidden Leaf Village, even changed up Delta's symbol on her head to represent the Hidden Leaf. So it kind of makes it seem like Amado's with us, right? Amado's slowly gaining the viewer's trust, slowly making it seem like he's not really a bad guy. But if you know Amado, he's known to sneak people, betray people, and things like that, and he sort of works in his own little self-interest. So if that's the case and Amado reveals his true colors right here, I think this would be a perfect turning point, right before the time skip, to where we see Amado's true evil nature come out, and we can finally get to see why he's even so obsessed with Kawaki's karma in the first place. And one of the things that Kara, the organization, promised all their members was that once Jigen gets what he wants, he will fulfill the wishes of the members. Jigen died way too early on, so we didn't actually get to figure out what those wishes were, right? And now that Amado is in this sticky situation, I feel like his wish might actually come out pretty soon, and that might be a little bit more nefarious than we originally thought it was. So kind of my thoughts on the whole situation right now with Eida and Delta. This is going to be a crazy chapter 69 that's going to come out, and man, the fight between potentially Eida and Delta is going to be crazy. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about chapter 68. How do you feel about Eida or Delta potentially being related to Amado? Do you think it could be Eida? Do you think it could be Delta? And what exact reasons do you think that Amado would be so surprised? Anyways, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and join the Discord, and I will see you guys later. Peace.